If you're a church leader and you're walking around your building and you think, I don't know if our building is communicating mission vision. As I walk around our building, I think our building communicates the past. If that resonates with you, then part of the reason it resonates with you is you're a great leader and you're thinking, if you haven't recognized this, then you're probably not listening to this. So if you're watching this, congratulations, I believe you're a great leader. And I think you're thinking, I think our building could communicate mission and vision better. So you may think, well, yeah, I think that, Jeff, but I've got a board, I've got deacons, it's going to be dollars. I don't know how do I get everybody on board? Well, I don't think the first thing you do is get everybody in a meeting and just cast vision. I think you want to invite them to go on a visit. And I would go visit a church that you feel like has done this really well. I would encourage you to come to Gwinnett Church and to see what Aaron Harris and Lauren Espy and the team put together, and just walk around. And you don't have to do what we did. I'm not saying any of that. But I am saying that if you went on a tour, it will expand whoever the influences are. It will expand their understanding of what you're trying to do. It's much like if you go to a conference. If you go to a conference by yourself and you come back and you want to change the world, and everybody thinks, well, yeah, you went to the conference, but we were here the whole time. So our vision hasn't changed. So the first thing I would do is, if you really want to do this, and you don't have to come to our church, but I would go to a church where you would think they understand design. They understand how to leverage design for mission and vision. Then get everybody together and think, what did you think? What did you like? What did you not like? If we could communicate our mission and vision, what would we do? At that point, it doesn't become your idea only, it becomes the group's idea. And whenever you can get a group to think it's their idea, not your idea, then that's the magic, because they think this is our idea. So the challenge is, if you go in alone and you're like, we're going to do this and I'm the leader, and sometimes you can, if you've got the sign off and the buy-in, you can do that. But typically you're the only one. And that's one of the things I loved about what we did, is that it was really a shared process. And I said, I want to communicate our mission and vision. And I asked Lauren and Aaron and our team, you guys show me how to do this, how you want to do this. Ultimately, most everything you see here came from them. I just said, here's what I want to communicate, and they made it come to life. So that's what I would do. I wouldn't just, barrel ahead and we're going to do this. I would go on an experience, what I call an experience tour. Go experience a church or churches that do this really well. Talk about it, then begin to think, what would we communicate? And then if you can get buy-in like that, then I think you're much further down the road to getting a buy-in and support on what that design might look like for your building. But you don't have to be a new church to do this. In fact, I really think existing churches are probably the greater canvas that we have to communicate this across the country and around the world.